I'm the real deal. You're lucky I'm even talking to you.
What?
It's all good, man.
Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Better Call Saul episode 7. But guys, in the last episode I really felt for Mike and his story and his late son as well, bro. That was heart-wrenching. It was a very depressing episode. I did enjoy it though. At least Mike got some revenge and we got to see into his life low-key, how he got where he ended up, and he was not against shady shiz before. He was already a crooked cop, so I can't understand how he ended up working for Gus, especially after he lost his own son, right? But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed Saul, right? Because I need Saul to be the main character of the story. Even though we saw him in the last episode, I kind of still missed him. I do appreciate these little snippet episodes where we get the backstories of some of the main characters in Breaking Bad. I wish we get one from Tuco so we can see how he became such a crazy ass guy, right? But then again, maybe he just got born that way, so I don't know. But hey, that being said, I ain't gonna prolong this that much. If you enjoy my reactions, you know what to do. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. A lot of wanted posters. And Saul, I missed you, buddy.
Very well. Mystery solved.
I could take you into custody right now, you son of a bitch. It's both of you.
Whoa,
Obstruction of...
from?
You're the one who spilled the coffee, you ambulance-chasing piece of shit.
Can we
Damn.
dial it down? You know, just a notch? Look, 45 minutes ago, I'm sound asleep. I get a call from Mr. Ehrmantraut. He's concerned. He's getting threatening voicemails from you, accusing him of petty theft.
Now that it's all out in the open, maybe your daughter-in-law.
Ooh.
Maybe she's got something to tell me.
Maybe.
Nah,
Maybe not.
she's
Yeah,
not gonna
see.
talk.
First thing tomorrow.
Yo, is this guy this guy that's left with Mike? All this time he's been good to Mike. You can see it in the mannerisms. Is he also gonna be one of the crooked ones and Mike knows? So Mike's gonna talk to him man to man. He's gonna be like, those SOBs killed my son. I just took them out. This is off record. So get off my ass, piece of shiz, right? And this guy's gonna be like, okay, Mike, I respect it. We're gonna leave you alone. Because they cover for one another, right? And Mike knows all the dirty cops and he can point them out, right, if they come after him. And that guy looked like he was new to the force. Maybe he was like Mike's son, so he's not crooked. That's why he's coming so hard on Mike, brah. What did I just say, brah? Pause. Regardless, Saul did a great job here, but is the daughter-in-law gonna speak? I don't think so, brah. They really had a heart-to-heart in the last episode. She's not gonna do Mike like that.
I guess that's what this is. Maybe it's the altitude.
Could be the altitude.
Okay.
We're a mile up, right?
Yeah, they have respect because they're the same person, basically. They both skimmed off the top.
Chuck?
You know, this lifestyle is kind of crazy because he can't phone anybody
Chuck, you
if
up
he
there?
feels sick or anything.
Hello?
So he really relies on Saul to visit him constantly. Otherwise,
But why now?
Well, after what happened with the police and the hospital,
and the
I almost
newspapers.
lost everything, Jimmy. I can't go on like this. I have to find a way to get better. I've got to. I have to get back to work. Sitting here, rotting away.
Practically sleeping on these things back at my place.
Business is that good?
It's booming. Streets
Damn.
of gold. Yeah. I'll get these out of here as quick as I can. I just need to file the 413s on some of these wills, and I'll be out of your hair.
Wow, this is like really nice.
Why do you sound surprised?
Not surprised, no, just.
So why did he
Could
bring
you
her
afford this?
here?
Oh, yeah.
Are
You
they
kidding?
gonna...
The seniors have been very good to me. This is me.
I love it.
Gotta look successful to be successful, am I right?
Well, this
True.
definitely looks like success. Great
Yeah.
view. Get you a big fancy desk in here?
Cocobolo desk.
A what?
Well, you said you were interested in elder law.
That is so... Thank you. Really. But, you know, I've got a lot invested at HHM. With what's going on now, I'm closer than ever to partner, like maybe 2 years, and I'm in.
What does that mean?
We're not in a great position to win at trial.
Yeah,
But
you're
we
going to
came
jail.
you people because we were told you win cases.
Winning doesn't always mean getting a favorable verdict at trial. We try to achieve the best possible outcome for our clients given each individual case.
Yeah, that's lawyer talk
Frankly,
for
we've
you're
worked
going to
very hard
jail.
to stave off an arrest after the misunderstanding about your camping trip. The DA was concerned you might be a flight risk. We have arrived at an arrangement, which would include 16 months in a county facility.
16
Yo,
months.
that's
Down
amazing.
from 30 years.
That's
You most
amazing.
likely wouldn't serve all of it.
No, honestly, I thought it was gonna be 15 years. Like it's 15 months basically. That's. I mean, listen, in a state prison, that's no cakewalk. Don't get me wrong, but he got an amazing deal because he's risking 30 years, bro. He's gonna be a dumbass if he doesn't accept that. Considering he really is a dumbass, and he's probably gonna get prosecuted.
But he would have to say he was guilty.
He
Admitting
is.
wrongdoing and making the county whole again goes a long way here, hence the minimal sentence.
Making
Yeah.
the county whole again.
It includes the stipulation that you return $1.6
Everything.
million in...
And there it is, bro. Like, I was thinking like 16 months for 1.5 million, bro. That's crazy. But they're gonna have to return all the money and still go to prison. Now that's a crazy sentence, right? Because you get nothing from whatever you went through to gain that sentence in the first place. Now, if he was to keep all the money and just having to say he's guilty, that he did it, then of course I would advise him to take the set. But even like this, like they're kind of caught dead to rights, so he doesn't have many options. But yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do.
misappropriated funds.
Give back the money.
But there is no money.
There's no money.
We told you Craig is innocent. You have to take this to trial.
Look, you have a difficult, but nevertheless straightforward choice to make here.
You know, this is crazy because the attorney, the lawyer here, is advising as best as she can because she knows that the outcome isn't going to be favorable to them, or rather her husband. But she's so narcissistic, she's not even giving it a shot. Like, she's not giving her a shot to explain to her husband that he's going to spend 30 years in prison over this if he doesn't take this plea deal. But she doesn't care. All she cares is the money, right? She doesn't really care about the husband. That's kind of nuts because they have kids together. But, hey.
On one hand, you give up the money,
I just told you there is no money.
plead guilty. It's painful, I know.
Oh, they're gonna make the
You're
right.
fired.
Oh my God, they're gonna go straight to Saul, aren't they?
How about we go to my office and discuss this? I'm sure there's a solution.
That won't be necessary. We will no longer be requiring your services.
It's not personal, really.
If you're unhappy with what we presented to you, there may be other directions we can go.
We're done here. Please stop following us.
Damn, they're going to Saul, aren't they?
Only look forward.
That's gonna be amazing, and she's gonna get the full frontal of it because it's gonna feel like they got fired because of her. But then again, there's always that job offer with Saul, aka Jimmy, but they do need to fire her first because she can't break out of that agreement probably. So, because they paid for her tuition, law school and all that. Regardless, these guys don't really stand a chance of not going to prison. The wife wants the money, obviously. She's not going to advise her husband to give back the money because then, right, she loses the money and the husband. But what do you want to bet Saul's going to find a way to somehow reduce the sentence without them having to give the money back? Yo! Yeah, he's not happy. She was trying to do the right thing.
Yes, of course. One moment, please.
Deja vu. Hello again. Good to see you.
You remember what they told him? You look like a lawyer guilty people hire. And now they know they're guilty. Everybody knows they're guilty. They're going to hire him. I love it.
So how may I be of service?
But we would like to hire you as our attorney, Mr. McGill.
Wow. Really?
However, we have certain conditions, and these are not up for debate.
Given your passion and your can-do attitude, we just believe that you're the lawyer for us.
Yes.
Really?
Well, as flattered as I am by this, since we last spoke, I've changed
His
my
rates.
area of specialization. So
Oh, I thought he was gonna say my rates went up. Is he gonna decline them because he now goes into elder law? Yo, my man crazy as hell, but I kind of love it because this is beneath him. Not because the case isn't spicy or lucrative. It's because they insulted him to his face and he just got satisfaction from them weaseling their way back and he gets to reject them. Yo!
I concentrate on elder law now.
But, I mean, you said that you would fight for us.
Before.
You were adamant.
You promised to get us a not guilty verdict.
I don't think I exactly promised that.
You said we would be client number one, morning, noon, or night.
I know this is a lot to ask, but you have to convince them to come back to HHM.
I do.
Yes. Please, it's important.
What's it worth to you?
Jimmy, I'm serious. They left because they think they can win this case, but they can't. I managed to scrape together, from practically nothing, I might add, a deal they should feel lucky to have.
There is no money with which to make a deal.
You know what's messed up? Because Kim, their previous attorney, she was being human. She was real with them. She could have lied to them and say, we're gonna fight this in court. And this guy would go to prison for 30 years, but she would still have a client at the end of the day and a bill and people to send that bill to. But no, she was straightforward. She told them their options. She got them a great deal if they returned the money. And these guys fired her for it. Now, Saul here is again doing the right thing by trying to refer them back to Kim so she can save her job. But this is a win-win for Saul when you think about it, right? Because Jimmy here can take the clients, take the money. This guy's probably going to go to prison, but that's not his fault. They were advised to take the deal. They said no. Hey, client wants what the client wants. So he can take the money from these guys, right? Bill them. This guy's gonna go to prison. Kim's gonna probably lose her job and then get out of that agreement and he can employ her. So it's a win-win for Jimmy and he's still doing her a solid. That shows me he probably cares for her a lot.
Can we all three just parachute down from cloud cuckoo land? Because we know without question there is money. I distinctly remember a spirited game of tug-of-war over this money. Money which we then discussed at length. You made many excuses justifying your possession of said money. It's there. It exists.
Now, where do we begin?
Damn, she just strong-armed him, but he can always say he didn't know.
Here are your files. I'm not going to discuss my employee policies with you.
He's pissed. He demoted her.
Here. Yeah, you sure are.
He's not gonna help you. Yeah, you need some paralegals or some shit. You're not gonna get through all of that in one night. Then again, he can always ask Chuck for help. That guy ain't doing anything, and he's an expert in law. What's he thinking? Why do I feel like he's gonna do something stupid like bust a pipe so he can claim that it ruined all the evidence and he needs more time and extension to go through all of this? Like something like that. Or not. The hell is... Oh, the money he stashed up. Watching over them?
First pitch, curveball for a strike. Count is 0-1. There was some concern that we have some light showers, but it looks like it's going to be a clear night.
Bruh, I don't get it. Did Jimmy hire Mike to like spy on them and to wait for them to lead him to the money? So he's gonna steal the money and then Saul's gonna give all his money back and then they're gonna claim they found it somewhere else and that way these guys lose the money but don't go to prison? Like, but how? Nah, they can't just come back with 1.6 million and be like, oh, we found it on the street, but it's your money. The hell? It's not gonna work like that. So what is Mike doing here? I am so confused. Yeah, they think the kids did it. Hey, yo! And they're gonna lead Mike right to it. Bro, maybe... Hey, this is hilarious. Maybe Jimmy didn't even hire Mike. Maybe Mike is actually gonna rob them. That's hilarious, right? Because Mike knows about the case, knows that they're dumbasses. And he's an ex-cop who knows all these tricks, so that guy Nacho wanted to rob them? No, Mike's doing it. Maybe Jimmy doesn't have anything to do with this. That would be hilarious. So now I just want to know, did Jimmy put him up to this or not, bro? Because I think he didn't. He just robbed these guys blind, and he's going to be like, oh, Jimmy, I don't know what to tell you. Then again, I don't think Mike and Jimmy are still talking, so I think this is actually on Mike. I don't know if he's doing it to try and help Saul, or he just wants the money. But I think it's the latter, and it's hilarious.
Oh, I love what you've done with the place. Last time I was here, it was, well, not a contender for the cover of Good Housekeeping, that's for sure.
Do you have news about our case?
I do, in fact. But before we get to the nitty-gritty, I think we should chat about your deal.
We told you there will be no deal.
You're going to go back to her, you're going to apologize for your hasty decision to terminate her services, and you're going to fall on her mercy and take that deal.
We'll tell about the bribe you took.
You could do that. You absolutely could, and I'd be in a mess of trouble. A real pickle. I got nothing to lose.
Also true.
Christ, you should see my office.
He literally gave the money back, all the money he had that they gave him.
No, it's not over.
To do the right thing.
Let's find another lawyer.
No, that's crazy. So my man basically did such a good thing. Stole the money from them to give it to the DEA so he can force them to take the plea deal, because that's the only thing left, because this way they don't have the money and he's going to go for 30 years in prison. But if they accept the plea deal, he's going to go for 1.5 years, and they're going to go back to Kim. And, right? But even, like, they are giving all the money back. So how are they going to pay the lawyer fees? Like, Hamlin's not going to be happy either way.
No. We don't have to put up with this. I will not be treated this way.
Betsy. The kids.
Yeah, man. Thank you. She's getting the corner office back. Or the office that she had. I don't think it was a corner office, but she had a better view anyway. One day, he might be here. Then again, we watched Breaking Bad, so we know where he ended up. And I'm curious how he ended up in all that mess. Who is it?
Law offices of James M. McGill, how may I direct your call?
Bruh. He has to stop doing that. I'm sorry. I know he thinks it looks distinguished, like, oh, he has a secretary, but bruh. One visit to your office and they're gonna be like, oh, screw the office, one look at that car, and they're gonna be like, really? But yeah, yo, my man Saul had it rough, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Kind of feel for him, but he did the right thing, so you don't always get rewarded for doing the right thing, but the reward is in doing the right thing. Like I said, your conscience is clear. He helped a friend, Kim, right, regain her position in the firm, right, reduced that 10-year plan back to 2-year plan. He I don't know, bro. It's a rough situation. He not only gave back the bribe money, which was pretty much everything he had, but he also lost the client because he brought them back. And now he's back to elder law. I don't know how good that pays, but I doubt it's right, because he probably wanted to buy or rent this office space with the $30K they gave him as a bribe, but he had to bring it back. And now Mike doesn't owe him anything because he helped him here, so he can't ask money from him. So, brah, my man broke. He needs to figure something out, but hey, I guess we'll find out how he's gonna get out of this rut. That being said, today we're going to react into Better Call Saul episode 7, I believe. No, 8. Episode 8. Now guys, first of all, I need to apologize. We missed an episode on Wednesday. I'm sorry, I was very busy. Came from work very late, super late. I didn't have time to record. So now, I'm sorry. We skipped that one. I mean, we didn't skip it. We're watching it now, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's gonna happen from time to time. You guys know this, so I'm sure none of you are really mad, but hey, I have to apologize. I'm sorry. My bad. That being said, in the last episode, my man Saul actually did everything right. He returned the money. He stole the money from his clients to give back to the prosecutors to get his client a lighter sentence, or rather to strong-arm his clients to go back to their original lawyer. And he did everything right, but it backfired on him because he now has no clients, no money, no nothing. No new firm, no new housing, no nothing, bruh. He lost everything to be fair and just. And damn, bro. So my man was really struggling with this. He really did try and he was walking the line, and he really did try to be a good guy. But in the end, in Breaking Bad, we know he ended up kind of breaking the law here and there, right? So, yo, my man is gonna, at some point, my man's gonna be like, screw it, bro. We're breaking the law. That being said, if you enjoy my reactions, you know what to do. Let's go. Yeah. This is a big moment. The bar exam results. For sure. That's what it is. I'm guessing he passed.
So what does it say?
He did. Oh, they were dating.
You passed the bar?
Yeah.
I did.
Get excited.
I thought if Kim can do it, maybe I can too, you know? So I got my last few credits for undergrad from a community college. I mean, they're not just for draft dodgers and yoga classes, all right? And I found a law school that would accept me. I mean, it wasn't Georgetown or anything, but...
I'm sorry, bro. Chuck is downplaying this because what? He didn't go to Harvard? Are you telling me my man did all of this without Chuck even knowing? My man went behind everybody's back, put in that work, finished law school, passed the bar, and when it's all said and done, now he's here to deliver the results and get some claps for him, right? Like, give him a hand, bruh. My man did well, and Chuck's out here laughing like, oh, you couldn't enter Harvard? Bruh, we saw his past. My man really changed his life, and instead of just applauding him, telling him and like giving him an attaboy, my man's just like, I'm not impressed. Come on, bro.
You know, they call it distance learning nowadays. They're accredited. Go land crabs. So, you know, I did that. And the bar exam's a mother, I mean, for me. If you think it's appropriate, once I get sworn in and everything, consider hiring me.
Oh, he's...
As what? Oh, a lawyer.
Nah, he's not taking this diploma seriously, bruh. My man's not gonna hire him, is he? That's why Saul doesn't like anybody here. My man was working here as a pretty much a glorified secretary, if I saw correctly, and maybe a paralegal, but I doubt it. And now, when he passed the bar and everything, he was expecting high praises and all that. This is an esteemed firm, like a big firm, and they probably hire from Harvard or Berkeley or Yale, right? And his diploma is going to be considered second-rate or third-rate, and Chuck is not going to hire him. He's not going to do the nepotism thing, bro. My man's going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. You want to be a lawyer here? There are plenty other firms out there, for sure, bro.
Obviously. Yeah. Well, that's the question I'm going to have to take up with Howard and the other partners. You know, it's not my decision alone.
They're gonna break his little heart, bro. He put in so much effort. Yeah.
I'm still trying to
Come
say...
on, Kim. You deserve this. Come bask in the glow.
Shut up. You almost fired her, bro. She's just settling back into her old office because this prick
time in the middle of your busy days. I'm pleased to
moved
announce
her.
that, working closely with the Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office, we've reached a plea agreement for former Treasurer Craig Kettleman.
Now, I could ask for an advance. I'm just so sorry.
It's fine.
I don't know what to say. This is awful. You could keep the will until I get my allowance, and that should only be until the end of next week.
That's not necessary. Here's my address. Just mail it to me when you've got it. All right?
Yeah, man, come on. Cut her some slack.
Why don't we'll just make it an even 120. All right?
Or for them.
Mrs. Landry, are any of your friends around who I could talk to?
Hey, yo, my man has himself a class action, doesn't he? Yo, my man gotta take this to a whole different level, cause yeah, you really do need to keep an eye on your grandparents, bro, cause people are gonna try and scam them left and right. They think, oh, they're old and feeble and easy targets. Do you even know how many times those scammers got flabbergasted when I showed up instead of my grandpa? When they tried to outrageously scam him, they didn't even know what to say, cause as soon as they saw me, they knew they were screwed. Bruh. They will try anything, so I'm glad he can help them. Let's go. If this is shady, as I think it is.
That Saturday, Officer Warren, who's a friend of ours,
Did you do my wills?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Would you look at that? Thank you.
Don't thank me. This was a one-time thing. And don't think I don't see what you were doing here.
Shut
you
up.
wanted to play Tom Sawyer. Wanted me to paint the fence. God help me, it worked.
You loved it.
You need help? Hire a paralegal. Stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
$14 for code 118-62. What's 118-62?
I wonder.
Oh, so they're
How could you
overcharging
even
them.
read this? It's like microfilm.
So they have access to their accounts and they're overcharging them for some dumb shit like a cup of water, and they're writing it in minuscule letters so they can't read the older people, and they're just keep taking it from their accounts because they gave them access and they trust these people, and they've been doing it for years, and now my man has access to everybody and he has a class action, bro. Yeah, that woman's definitely working for the home, right? And she smelled trouble, so this is gonna be good. Saul got himself a good case.
118-62 is facial tissue.
We're concerned about solicitation on the premises.
I'm not a gigolo, if that's what you're implying.
Legal solicitation. We are obligated to protect our residents from being harassed, and we have the right to refuse entry.
Oh, she's shredding evidence. Oh, she's shredding bills, documents, everything. And they're restricting his movements. Like, they're not allowing these poor people to get access to their legal representative because they're afraid they're going down. Hey, yo, and they're gonna use this time to, nah, he needs to go to the court, get an injunction, get a freaking, bruh, this crazy.
I have clients in there now. They have a legal right to meet with me.
What? You'll just have to arrange to meet them elsewhere.
Damn, that's gonna be tough. Security, too.
Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? What are you making Soylent Green back there? It's... All right, okay. I'm backing away. Yeah?
Sir, are you all right in there?
We believe that breach of contract.
Come on now, sir. I've been very patient.
He's gonna put them on notice.
Abuses are negligent infliction of
Sir, I
emotional
really
distress.
need you.
Demand letter informing Sandpiper Crossing of pending litigation for defrauding my clients through systematic overcharging. You're shredding in there. I'm not deaf. I can hear you. Stop right now. James McGill asked.
Bruh! Yo!
I'm telling you guys, big mistake.
Yo, he just got me hyped with legal shit, bro. I love it. Yo, that was so smart. He put him on notice because, yeah, they're shredding evidence, and now he made it a crime. If they continue, they're going to jail if he proves it, which is, yo, he just got me hyped. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd, bro. Let's go. That's amazing. Quick thinking on his part. Damn, that was some dirty play from them. Crazy.
1:45?
I'll see you then.
Okay.
Come on, that's sweet. And she covered for him. She didn't turn him in for killing those guys. She understood why he did it.
James McGill.
Mr. McGill, Rich Schweikert of Schweikert and Coakley.
We're the law firm representing Sandpiper Crossing Assisted Living. How are you this evening?
Quite well, thank you. How are you?
Doing fine. Doing fine.
Sorry to call so late. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
It's just that you're whispering.
My partner suggested that the best response would be to send a Rule 11 letter and have you sanctioned, but I didn't want to jump to that immediately.
How about you stop trying to rattle my cage and just, respond to the merits?
This is my response, Mr. McGill. You have no good faith basis to threaten any litigation. This is a shakedown, and we both know it.
I guess his night will be long. But this is dope.
You don't shred like this unless you got something to hide, am I right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, come on, Chuck. A lawyer shows up, starts figuring out their little scheme, and suddenly this? No, it's not a coincidence. It's in here.
Well, at least it's not cross-cut.
Look, you won't even know I'm here, okay?
Bro, this is a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Yeah, what do you want to bet Chuck did everything?
No, print it. Full cases, and any cases that cite to those cases. Shepherdized like the wolves at the door.
Jesus. Jimmy, that's going to be thousands of pages.
Pretty pleased with sugar on top? Come on, you owe me one.
Exactly.
Yes, I do. But this is going to take hours. And who do I bill it to?
Bill it to Howard.
I still remember his code. 1933, same year Hitler came to power.
Oh my
You're
God.
not funny. I'm not billing it to my boss.
You're a lifesaver.
Wait. You're working a case together?
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep this under your hat, but it's going to be huge. Maybe a class action even. We think it'll settle for
For 1, maybe 2 million.
How does that work? Chuck's a partner at HHM.
Yeah, and that's a conflict of interest. Howard's gonna wanna get in on this case and help Chuck's side, aka they're gonna have to split the profits, and therefore he's gonna take the case from Jimmy. So this kind of messed up.
But what? I know Chuck's partnership agreement chapter and verse. He can work with outside parties.
That
Okay.
clause is intended for small-time stuff. Pro bono cases.
So I'm Bono. I'm very Bono. Chuck's a rock star, okay? They'll work it out.
Of course, it's only a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, and that's why Mike started to help. Damn. So this how it all started.
Everyone I know has had problems with them. I had one, the computer in the engine. It locked in the middle of the Rockies. Yeah, it decided I was overheating, and that was it. Yeah, I couldn't get it fixed for 100 miles. I had to have it
They're
towed
sending a
to Rockies.
fax.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you're
No,
screwed.
it's the chip. It's the little. Yeah, it's like $800, not counting labor.
Let's go. Let's go, Charles. Yo. This is either gonna end up amazingly well or horribly wrong.
Hey, do you remember me, Charles? We were on a co-defense. Church's Donuts v. Amendola. It was 9-10 years ago. Someone threatening the residents of Sandpiper Crossing.
As far as I understand it, no one has claimed there's a guy with a knife telling them to hand over their lunch money.
Yeah.
There are a lot of assisted living facilities out there that may be disreputable, but that's not the case with our client. Not even close.
Yeah, well, this a lot of lawyer talk, right? Basically, what they're saying is the elder people signed their rights away. Like, nobody forced them. But I would argue that they didn't understand anything they were signing, right? They're already in your care. They're going to believe anything you say because they depend on you. So you can abuse that power over them, right? I personally would argue that, and the judge would rule to my benefit. But hey.
Their facilities. All 12 of them, every single one, 5-star rated. You go to any one of them right now, and you know what you'll see? You'll see happy, healthy residents. Sandpiper takes care of these people. They don't bilk them.
Since you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'll explain it to you. Nebraska, although they both begin with the letter N, actually turns out to be a different state.
Oh my God, there's gonna be a different law there, and that different law is gonna allow damages or some shiz, and it's gonna go into millions.
In New Mexico. So your client accepted shipments across state lines for its enterprise. In the U.S. mail, no less.
Okay.
Are you trying to make this a RICO case?
Like our client is John Gotti or something?
Ooh.
You know as well as I do, RICO's used mostly for business beefs.
This is potentially a multi-state federal class action lawsuit with a RICO kicker at the penalty phase. 20 million, that's conservative.
Yeah.
Class search, that's where we start. I'll draft our complaint, try to get us a conditional one. They'll try to pierce it, but it should hold long enough to start discovery. And we need to get you back on the grounds. Quash this prohibition against you.
Anything else I can do for you? You still in touch with your people?
Depends on the type of work you're looking for.
Oh.
Your do's, your don'ts, your wills, your won'ts.
Well, you tell me what you got. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Damn. This is the guy that sewed them up a few episodes back, right? When he killed those two people, got shot, and he offered him connections to some shady shit, and he turned it down. Now he's back here, like he got a puppy to come and talk to this guy as a pretense to getting a job because he wants to help his late son's widowed wife, bro. That's crazy. And this is the slippery slope. Both him and Jimmy. I mean, I guess Jimmy's still doing fine, but this is the slippery slope that Mike started on to end up working for Gus.
Chuck,
You took the key and everything. Bro, my man not even realizing what's going on.
Chuck?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna realize it. You almost got cured. You almost got cured, bro. That almost pissed me off. I can't believe my man, like, he just walked out. I called it, man. I knew it. My man was so into this case. This can cure him. This is good for Chuck. This really is good for Chuck. This class action, him just getting back to work and, right? Getting his mind off of things, off of his lunacy. But yeah, Hamlin is definitely gonna want a piece of this action. And as goofy as Jimmy is doing elder law and all that, hey, I respect them. Elderly people need representation too and help, right? My man got himself a class action, bro. 20 million class action. That's no joke. And if they win, he's gonna get a big piece of that cookie, bro. Woo-hoo! I love it, bro. This episode got me hyped. Lawyer talk gets me excited. Hell yeah, I'm a nerd. That being said, I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Love you. Enjoy. And bye.